Welcome to our short video on how to harvest wheat by hand. This is taken in Drury, South Auckland, and it's a small Christian community where normally we harvest our wheat with a combine harvester. But the wheat is ready, and this time we've decided to harvest it by hand. For the last 2 months, young children like this boy have been taking half-hour duties to scare away the birds, and they use blocks of wood. You can see the flocks of birds disappearing off the wheat in the background there. And we've had to do this from early in the morning to quite late at night. We've also used a hawk kite. You can see this one. We've had 3 of these, and they're very effective within a distance of about 4 or 5 meters from the kite. Now the harvest has started, and because we're harvesting by hand we need as many hands as possible, so everybody's gathered who's available. Maybe half the community is here, and we're going to start, of course, with the scythe. This is a man who's experienced in using it. This is his own scythe that he's bought from Germany, and it needs to be kept sharp all the time, and he can cut the wheat faster than the team behind him can bale it, so every now and again he stops and helps with the baling. We're not experienced in harvesting wheat, so you can see from this video that we're going quite slowly, but we are enjoying the work. Here's some who are working behind the cutter, and they're again, you'll see that soon, they're bundling up the clumps, and then behind them are working those who are gleaning or picking up the small pieces. You notice how he swings his whole body almost effortlessly, and this enables him to cut the wheat like this for a long period of time. And also it falls to one side so that the man bundling up doesn't have a great deal of trouble to gather it together, because most of it is facing already in the right direction. We haven't used very large bundles because we want the children to be able to help. So normally these bundles, if it was adult only, those bundles would be a lot bigger. Also the children are just learning to tie knots, so some of the knot tying was fairly slow. What we found helped was to have a loop tied at the end of the string, which we made approximately 1.5 meters long, and then they were just fitting one end into the loop. Now here's a pupil. He's also from Germany, but he's never used a scythe before, but with a good lesson from the head reaper, then he's been able to learn, and you can see he's cutting effortlessly and doing a very good job laying it down in one direction. Well, the man who's reaping is certainly well ahead of the ones who are picking up, but we're enjoying it. It took us about maybe 3 part days to bring in this harvest, which was approximately about 1 acre of wheat. And the children carry the sheaves to the waiting trailer and farm bike, and then when the trailer's full, then one of the adults takes it down to the storehouse, and we're going to store it there for maybe 2 or 3 weeks for it to harden up. You can see children having a go even when it's just a small sheaf and nobody's really going by the clock. The main thing is involvement. So here a girl's learning to tie, and this sheaf is indeed a very small one, but it doesn't matter. The main thing in a community is everybody's involved and that the day is enjoyed and we still get the work done.
You're supposed to compliment, aren't you? No, you just make it too good.
You can see the main cutter is sharpening the scythe again, The key to being able to cut effortlessly is having a very sharp blade, and indeed that blade is extremely sharp, dangerously sharp.
Can I go again? There's some more beer. Yeah? Rebecca!
There were quite a few people who thought that it wasn't possible to grow wheat in South Auckland, but as we take our trailer load of wheat into the store, we're very grateful to God for blessing us right from the beginning, our sowing, watching over the growing grain, and now the harvesting. This is certainly for us an answer to prayer.